week 13 of the fantasy basketball season. And here's a few centers I look to drop this week. The first guy, Mark Williams, Charlotte Hornets. So Mark Williams, he was a decent ad last week, but now he's fallen off the last couple games here on the season. 6.3 points a game, 6.1 rebounds, and 55% from the field. So we know he's a rookie. We know there's going to be growing pains here for him. And now the playing time's gone down over the last few games for Mark Williams. Only playing 15, 20 minutes a game. January 4th versus the Grizzlies, 2 points, 8 rebounds, a steal, a block, 20% from the field. January 6th in Milwaukee, 50% from the field, 4.6 boards and assists, a steal in that one. And January 8th at the Indiana Pacers, 7 points, 8 rebounds, a steal, a block, 33% from the field. So right here, like I said, there's going to be some great games and some bad games here for the center in Mark Williams, but he's not getting enough playing time. Plumlee's still there. He's having a pretty solid season for this Hornet team. And right now, he's a backup guy for the most part, the way he's playing and the minutes he's playing. So right now, if an injury happened to Plumlee or something, then he's a guy that could step in and put up consistent fantasy numbers. But right now, this week here, Mark Williams is a drop, even though I know last week he was a solid ad. But now with the numbers and the playing time going down, he's a guy I wouldn't hold on to my roster this week. The next guy, Mo Bamba of the Orlando Magic. So Mo Bamba was on the list last week, and he was only dropped in 2% of fantasy leagues from last week to this week. So on the season, 7.9 points a game, 5.1 rebounds, 1.1 assists, a block a game, 1.1 threes, and 50% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, the points and rebounding has gone down, 5.5 points a game, 3.3 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1.3 blocks, and 50% from the field here. So Bamba, obviously a lot of hype coming out many seasons ago out of college into the NBA. But he just hasn't been a consistent player. Last season was his best year of his career, and obviously he got a decent contract with this Magic team, but he just hasn't gotten it going. His playing time hasn't been there, and now with Bol coming back any day now, after the protocol list here, he's not going to have much value. January 4th versus the Thunder, 10 points, 2 boards, 2 assists, the steal at 366% from the field. January 5th versus Memphis in that one, 2 rebounds, an assist, a block, 0% from the field. And then January 7th, he was a healthy scratch in that one, was Mo Bamba. So right now, he's not really doing anything for this Orlando Magic team. So with him not doing anything and Bol coming back, he's an easy drop this week. In the third and final center I look to drop this week's Marvin Bagley of the Detroit Pistons. So Bagley, he went hand surgery, and he's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks. It's probably looking like here for Bagley. So on the season, 10.6 points a game, 5.9 rebounds, 53% from the field. In the last couple weeks before he went down, 9.7 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, and 48% from the field. So for the most part, former lottery pick of the Sacramento Kings, he's been a bust. In the last season, mid-season, got traded to the Detroit Pistons, and he really hasn't done much, no doubt about it. He'll have a couple pop games here and there, but injuries have definitely been a concern, and the lack of productive play has been a concern as well here for Marvin Bagley. So the last few games before he went out with the hand injury, December 30th at the Bulls, 7 points, 2 boards, a 3, a block, 50% from the field. December 31st in Minnesota, 18 points, 10 boards, an assist, 2 blocks, 50% from the field. Then January 2nd in Portland, 4 points, 2 boards, and 33% from the field here. So right now, not really was putting up much numbers except that one double-double game. And like I said, he's been in and out of the lineup a decent part of the year, but now out 6 to 8 weeks here, he's an easy center to drop this week. So that's a few centers I look to drop in week 13 of the fantasy basketball season.